Alright, what's going on, folks? This is episode 2 here of Small Operations at the Hall Farm. Hey, now I have a speed player. Woohoo! You can see we still have our John Deere. I've added a couple things since yesterday. Like now we have, instead of that annoying bale collector that was very much difficult to get in and out of here, we now have a Joskin's auto loader. Let's see, all my other stuff should be right around the corner. Jump the fence. There's my mowing attachments. The one thing that we did have to change is we had to change from the T6 to a T7 because it didn't have enough power. But we still have our two turbo 1456 Internationals. There's our one with the, that's a Lely. Now it's the Coon. And then our other International that's absolutely filthy. Love it. Massey baler. And then, of course, our T7, which I have gone ahead and field 15. Yeah, field 15. Field 11. Or it might have been 16. They got plowed. Like, plowed. Our plow is sitting off to the side. We have a fertilizer, but not what we're going for, so we're going to go back and do some more mowing first. We're going to take the T6, or T7. I'm going to go make some money with bales so we can afford a tow behind fertilizer spreader. As you can see, that field was grass. It's all done. That's planted, I believe, in canola or soybean. There's a mud hole here. This, I believe, is in barley. Cedars up there too. So we make our way through the mud. Not sure if there's a open gate to get in here. There has to be. Yep. Open gate. Speed player is nice, but it's also a pain in the ass sometimes too. Oh, it's a double open gate. Look at that. No, don't close the gate. I was trying to open this one. There. And this should lead us to the road. Well, it leads us to a road via a gate. Oh, a series of gates. There's gate after gate after gate after gate. Ha! And you can't get in that one with that one open. I like it. Alright, let's get back down the road. So we gotta go hook this up to the mower. Open that one. Now we're on the road. We should be popping out right where, yep, right by the main farm and our mowing equipment. That field was done. I actually even did the other field over here too as well. So we're gonna hook up our mowers. I guess we can go ahead and before I do any of that, we can start with the time scale. At least fast forward, not all the way through the plant stage, but get us some light. That way I can see what I'm doing, and hopefully the plants are still in a state of growth so I can still fertilize them, because that's what we gotta do. We gotta cut grass, make money for a fertilizer spreader, and then we're definitely gonna have to make a lot of grass to buy back the harvester. And now I gotta remember where the hell that was at. There's a gate there too. I wonder what that is into. How big of a field? Ooh, that's a nice big open field. Wait, what? No, it's not the big open field. That's another way to get in. Okay, sweet. Well, we just got hit with our running costs and our loan interest, which I still have the stock loan that you start with. What the hell am I hitting? The freaking tree branch. I've been through there 100 times. Starting to think maybe that's why they put that little access gate over there. Unfold lower. Unfold lower. You know what? This gate here, since it's kind of annoying, we're gonna close this one. Lower that one down. So our mowers are on. Now when we were doing it on field 9 with the T6, that was a 188 horsepower tractor, and it just did not have the power to move the mowers efficiently. It would stall out. So I went with the T7, which is 100 horsepower up from that, so you get 100 or 288 horsepower, which seems to be alright. So we got some. I wish some of these fields were kind of not gated like that. Stone walled. But this is actually a pretty big field, so I'm not really going to complain. And with the auto load trailer, this will be fairly easy to get everything done. And we can see there's our. Alright, that's probably going to be good for time scale. That's good for time scale, so now we can actually kind of see what the hell we're doing. Now I'll just continue to mow. What's up, Evan? Continue to mow in here. Then we'll have to go get all the old American iron to windrow and then bale this, and then bring in the John Deere with the auto loader and get that taken care of. This field I have to get every bit that I can. Maximize profits. I think it was $17,000 per. Well, no, that was 17 grand per the old trailer. This one now holds a lot more bales than the other one, and it's only an 8-meter trailer, which is the same, basically the same length as the old collector. And this one I don't have to worry about driving up, hitting the side of it. waiting when the second bail's on to flip back. This just, you drive along, pick them up, done. Makes life a lot easier. So we're gonna see how the Turbo International does here. Yeah, actually I am. I had uninstalled ETS2 a while back, and then when I saw that the Italian DLC was coming out, and I already had the Scandinavian, the Viva la France, the Going East, I reinstalled it last night, so that's on my list. Farmers Dynasty's on my list. And I've got my eye on a couple other things too, but the top two right now are the Italian DLC for ETS2 and Farmers Dynasty. And I 100% blame Daggerwin for me being obsessed with Farmers Dynasty, because I've literally watched his entire series so far probably about 3 or 4 times. Yeah, I wish we knew what the status update was on the Dalton. I know Hawks had to go through it and make sure that there wasn't too much stuff with the 1.29 update that would interfere with his map. So I'd like to get back on it. No, I'm not, but I could be. Give me a second here. Yeah, I haven't been in there in a while. I think a lot of that fell apart when the Dalton, I kind of got burned out on it. I kind of set that up mainly as a place for like all of us just to go. That and let's see, what was it? When if I had flipped back and, well, actually no, if the map was out and running on 1.29, I wouldn't be doing this right now. I'd be driving the Dalton. Just, I really miss not having Viper 2's 389. That was probably my favorite truck. And ever since 1.29, I don't think it was compatible anymore. Yeah, summer version's more fun because you can actually see the edges of the roads. And you actually have traction. But the winter version definitely did make it challenging, especially when it snowed. This strip here. Not too worried about the rest of it. Little spots. That up and that up. See if we can make it through here. That looks like a decent amount. Yeah, that'll never happen. He'd have to scale it down. Well, not just because it's incomplete, it's a 1-1 scale map. That they'll never put a map that large up on their server. I don't think they'd be able to handle it. I don't know how the hell they'd accept it. They could barely manage the one that they have now. Be awesome. I think he'd have to drop it down though, because I mean, hell, 12 hours just to make one destination. If you stop for the night, nobody would be making deliveries. That would be one of the coolest things I've ever seen, though. Alright, so we've got 2 fields and 2 stages of growth. Just finish that one. Now we're into this one. We're going to try and keep going and going and going. Do they have a price point on that yet? Oh god, yeah, I remember the tolls at the ass on the, what the hell was it? Pro mods. I remember there was tolls at the asshole on that. Probably gonna be like, wow, really? I didn't even pay that much for Viva la France. It's a little steep, but looking at the, well, hell, we paid what, $12.99 for just New Mexico? But $18 for an entire country, that's probably not a bad price. I wish that Steam would go ahead and put a price on Farmer's Dynasty. That way I knew exactly how much they could shut up and take my money. Yeah, we've got Italy. They're just gonna revamp it. They're gonna overhaul and redo and add a bunch of cities, which is pretty much like I had noticed with the Viva la France. We already had that, but playing just the vanilla game and then playing it with the Viva la France DLC, it was a night and day difference as far as cities, graphics, added companies, new cargoes, stuff like that. I mean, yeah, it can all be done with mods, but with SCS, I've said it probably 1,000 times. It's one of the few companies that I do not mind supporting the devs because they do a great job keeping the game up. And if it means I've got to pay $18 for an expansion, then screw it, $18 for an expansion. I know it'll be worth it. And it'll help them to keep increasing the size of their development team so they can keep pumping out updates for ETS2 and ATS. Now I'll go the easy way. GPS needed for a lawnmower. Could have made things ultra hard just because the John Deere zero turn and had to mow all of it without. Wait, nope, couldn't use that one because that one doesn't drop grass, it eliminates it. It kills the grass. So I remember correctly, December 10th is the Italian DLC. December 14th is Farmer's Dynasty. And God knows what else I have on my list of shit that I want that comes out this year. I know there's a few things with iRacing that I'm going to want. We're finally going to get the Red Bull Global Rallycross. I think that comes out the 17th. And the next day or so we finally get Animated Pit Crews. That's free though. We should be at the 10-day mark now for Farmer's Dynasty, and hopefully it doesn't end up like, well, I don't think it's going to end up like Gold Rush did, where pretty much what we had in the quote-unquote beta was a finished game. That kind of didn't sit well with me, especially since it was kickstarted. Open the gate. Open this weird gate. Oh, god damn it. I did exactly what I thought I was going to do. Really? And that's an open gate that way? Physics! Oh, this is actually a really good sized field in here. Okay. Screw this gate for now. Close it. Close the gate! Other gate. This one. Open this one. That's a pretty good sized field too though. But we want to go in where it's easier. This will be easy to get the mowers in and out, everything in and out. I'm not actually, I was actually thinking about doing a ETS2 stream today. I gotta remember to either not use the SKRS shifter or remember how the hell to set it up for the foreign gearboxes, like the Volvo gearbox and stuff. It was definitely different than using it the American way, or just not using it period and using a regular H pattern shifter, or even going more squid and just going full auto with it. Oh, look, there's a road that leads into another field. Awesome. Not so much grass. I'm not gonna know what to do with it. Now I was actually thinking about doing a Truckers MP on ETS2 stream. I can't even see where the hell I'm going. In the trees. Help me, Oprah, help me, Tom Cruise, I'm on fire. It's actually a decent sized field. So, with what I've mowed so far, it should be pretty good. Now it's going to be, well, there's, I think that's, yeah, there's field 9. So if we can get down to the backside of field 9, we can make it out, because there's a straw barn over there. Oh god, missing grass. If we can make it to the straw barn, that's all that matters. So we got 1, 2, this will be the third field. We'll get in and windrow after this. And I gotta see if I can make, actually no, what the hell's that? That leads over into 21. We'll go over maybe do 21 too. I want to get as much grass as possible, that way we can afford our rebuying the little harvester. And you can see even this T7 with the beefed up motor, with these 3 mowers, it's a bit of a challenge getting up some of these hills. Now I might cut across and do that field as well. So we'll get in here, we'll do this. I wish I could get somebody hired. Well, I don't want to hire anybody because that's money that we're not making. This tractor up and going this way again. I see a gate, I see another gate. That takes me to field 8 and I think into 9. Nope, no, there's no gate to get to 9. Yeah, there is, right there. Yeah, a gate to all our fields. Question is can we fit through it with the Joskins? Or can we fit through with the windrower and, well, the baler's not a problem because that's compact. Windrower's a little bit bigger. Even though it is a smaller Kuhn windrower. I think last night off screen I spent probably at least 4 hours doing stuff. Now I'd plowed 2 fields from grass to actual field like this is, or well, from this state to actual field. Then I found out that field 26 was another field that was already done, so I kind of just was leading into those areas. So now we're just trying to get as much grass cut on the ground as we possibly can, and since we already have a growth state, we need a tipper too. We need a tipper, a harvester, a header, and a fertilizer. Because my little seeder that I bought, the Vajrastad, does not fertilize, it just seeds. And it's only a 6 meter anyway. So it's a little dinky little seeder, but it gets the job done fairly quick on these since they're all luckily small fields. I can knock out a lot of seeding pretty quick with it. I don't know what takes longer, mowing, windrowing, and baling, or plowing and seeding. The seeding wasn't bad. The plowing, I could have had it done really, really fast, but due to the fact that we have gates, I have to go with a small plow. But we'll probably... I'll see what's on that other field over there. Because now it's got me curious. A little cutout through the woods. It does appear to lead into, I think it's 21. We'll see what 21 looks like, and if that's good enough, we'll know that too. Now, if I kind of wish that they made a all-in-one mod. Well, hell, actually, no, they could have. What I could have done is just driven with the single mower with a baler behind, and could have been doing 2 tasks at once. Why didn't I freaking think of that? It'd probably take a lot longer. Turning radius will get killed, especially with the baler. Because you get the PTO shaft on the radio, that's why I didn't do it. But either way. Side hill this so it's easier to do. See little bits I missed here and there. Once again, not too worried about it, but I am kind of a little OCD when it comes to getting all the grass. The one thing that also confuses me too is when I go to the straw barn, it's like they have this little tiny garden with crops growing in it. We should be able to, with this, make enough money for at least the fertilizer spreader, a decent tipper trailer that we can still pull, and I wish we could do, well, actually we might be able to do tandems and just bring them separately in and out, because I do have 2 different crops and 2 different fields. Don't think we'll be reharvesting field 2 and 3. I think we'll be leaving those sit because they're kind of small fields. They did fill up the harvester a good amount, but they didn't really bring in that much money, and they were kind of a pain to reseed. But let's see what we can do if we lift up our rear mower and drive into here, what we got over here. Which I kind of figured was going to be mud. This will be the last field that we cut. Then it's going to be a ton of windrowing with the 1456 Turbo International, and then a bunch of baling. So we're pretty much running right on the border of the map. It's a decent sized field. Not the biggest, but hey, it works. Keep it nice and round so I can just make easy passes with the windrower. And then easy passes with the, well, the baler's easy, just drive over. It'd be nice if I cut these trees out though. It is a bit of a pain to see. Spin that around that way. Go. Alright, this isn't as big as I thought, but it doesn't really matter. Adam is playing Farming Sim 2. Come down here, make our 360 spins. I'll be glad to get out of this mower for a little while. I know yesterday I said I could be in a mower for forever and I'd be happy, but it gets a little bit after a while. Once we start windrowing, it's one step closer to being awesome and bringing in money. One thing that we do see is that we're going to have to come in and out of this field manually. It's the John Deere Joskins autoloader. I'm just going to move one piece of equipment at a time. Like, we'll do the windrower first. Move it around, get all these fields. Then we'll do the baler, get it out of the fields, and then bring in the John Deere with the autoloader last. But hopefully this will kill enough time. We'll get some additional light. And we can at least maybe, even if we don't fertilize our crops the first time around, that probably won't be a problem. We need a harvester over a fertilizer, and we need a tipper too, so those will be our goals, is to get a tipper, a harvester, and a header without leasing. And without increasing the loan. So now we're pretty much at the stage where we can just, no more 360 turns like this. We can just go to one end, zip down one side, zip down the other. It's starting to get lighter. And now we can just do this. Excuse me, coming through. We will bring the T7 all the way back to where we were, though. We got, what, maybe 3 passes left? Oh, whole time I forgot to have my hazard indicators on to let everybody know, even though I'm the only person here that I'm a hazard to myself and everybody else. Yep, 3 passes. But no, Mike hit on an interesting idea yesterday. What we're going to do, since me and Mike are always playing this game, and you guys faithfully come in and watch, we're going to do basically like a salute to the fans. We're going to open up a P2P game with, I haven't seen that in forever. It's on the phone. We're going to open up a P2P game to all you guys that come in. I think I'll probably be doing ETS2 after I get all these fields here, windrowed, baled, and the bales sold. I'm going to have to figure out whether I'm going to use my SKRS shifter or if I'm just going to use a combination of gear shifter and hell, I don't think I'm going to use turn signals, so I can use the old combination that I had for the range splitters, being my paddle shifters, and then use the 7-speed shifter that I have. So I'd say probably it might take me about an hour to finish this. But as soon as I'm done with this, it'll be switched over because I gotta plug in my pedals, my button box, my shifter. Well, actually, like I said, I don't know if I'll be using the SKRS, but regardless, I still have to plug in the USB hub that has that on it. Alright, so we're done with that one there, so let's go find... Oh wait, I ran past him because I'm an idiot. Windrower. Gonna roll some coal with this baby. We'll get our windrower going. Going to our side entrance here. Alright, here we go. Unfold, lower it. Turning on the windrower. And we are now making our windroad path. Okay, what the hell? No. I am not anywhere around, and I hate it when people call after forever and a day. And then they want to do something after it's been forever and a day, so yeah. Just gonna let that one slide. Now, this is the fast part. The windrowing goes a lot faster than anything. If I had a bigger tractor and wasn't rocking these old turbo internationals, it'd go even faster, but like I said, that's being boxed in with all these fences and stuff. I don't want to do like a quad rake. I was already hitting stuff like that and I can't see where I'm going. We have this field, that field, and then the 2 fields over there. So we have 4 fields that are mowed, 4 fields that have to be windrowed, and then 4 fields that have to be baled. So I'm just going to haul ass and try and get this done as quick as possible. See what we end up with money-wise, and then we'll buy the appropriate equipment, and we can pretty much wrap up an episode because we're almost an hour in already, and that's literally just getting in, starting, and doing the basics, which is what we're doing right now. So it'll probably be about another hour's worth of work and we'll be done. And then I'll just have to figure out my my mess as far as controls for ETS2. I'm pretty sure they have support on Truckers MP for the Viva La France DLC. Which that'll be another interesting thing. I'll have to start from scratch again, new profile. So I'll be a bitch for hire again. Should be interesting. Turn around straight row. Oh, there's literally no point in setting the cruise control so I'm going to do these turns. You can definitely tell how many times I went up and down sideways with the mower. My goal though was to only pretty much end-row that. So now we're going to make as many straight rows as we can. But yeah, once we get this all in Windroad, it's going to go a lot faster because the baler is just going to chew through all these piles. Kind of hard to see when you're rolling coal everywhere. I told my mechanic to turn the fuel pumps down on these tractors, but apparently he didn't get the memo. Oh wait, never mind, I am the mechanic, that's why they're turned up. This way, we're going to actually go back down and start towards the bottom again. We'll take 3 rows at a time, pull those into one. From there, we don't have that much further to go on this field. Then we'll go to the next one, make a round pass around it, and then repeat process, knock these fields out one by one. Did I windrow all that? Yes, I did. Those are 2 windrows. What the hell? Lower, turn off. Ah, hit the wrong button. Now, yeah, we only have like maybe a couple more runs in this field. I mean, then pull up the windrower, go over to the next field right there, which is cut, and then we'll cut across the border into the other fields that are cut. Dragging the windrower with me. Can't see. Back up. Jackknife it. Do whatever you gotta do, just get it going. Alright, so the next pass, drag back, will be the last windrow for this field. And then we'll move into the next one. Trying to get this done as quick as possible. Gotta be efficient. Seth's playing Farming Sim. Turn this around. Come up here and turn on the windrower for the last row of this field. You can see my planter over there in the corner. There it is. Vagerstad. Or is it Vagerstad? Hell if I know. Vagerstad, something like that. Now as you can see, I didn't get everything picked up. Not really a big deal. Oh hey, look at that. Looks like the wheels are helping turn. Oh wait, mud. And drop it down again. Alright, we cut across into that field. We'll start here. We'll make our outside row. There's a good shot of our planter. We'll come down in here. Make an educated guess for a turn. Yeah, we did it without hitting anything. I'll give myself a cookie. There's our planter right there, because there's our field that we planted last night. Oh look, I could have come in right through there, but no. I didn't pay attention, and I can't see because there's a tree in my face. I always do it that way, but then you can't see. I like watching where my windrower is. Turn. Get these windrows out of the mud. I'm surprised I just didn't windrow mud. So we'll do a double outer loop. Hell, I might just continue on a loop around this entire field. Seems to work. Make our turn here. Another sharp turn here. Stay inside 3 rows, combine 3 rows of cut, so every one mow path that we did will be one windrow. And sharp turn again. Followed by sharp turn again. This field's going a lot faster. It is a little bit smaller, but it's going faster than the last one, mainly because probably I'm just keeping a loop going around instead of trying to make straight row, straight row, straight row, straight row. Curve again. It's going to get interesting though when we start getting tighter and tighter and tighter in on our rows. So I can look over, I can see our windrow, where we've been, where we still have to go. I see, the thing that I love is I was able to finally figure out how to get rid of the wicked delay that YouTube had. I had my latency set for normal, which is for best quality, but therefore it threw in a wicked delay. Now I have it on ultra low latency, which is set for real-time interaction. So when you guys say things in chat, it's maybe at worst a 2 to 3 second delay versus before being a 25 second plus delay. And oddly enough, I was just screwing around with the settings and I happened to stumble on that latency. I was like, wait a minute, what, wait, what? Oh my god, seriously, the hundreds of videos I've put out and I just now discovered that you can change the latency? And it doesn't really appear, because I'm looking on OBS, I'm looking on the actual stream, it doesn't appear to be messing with the quality of it any. But now it's not like somebody asks a question and because there's a delay, if I don't answer it fast enough they leave. Now I can actually answer questions quickly. I feel like a dumbass for that. And another weird thing that you're going to actually see is I'll actually be taming my language down too, because YouTube's cracking down now on people that, well, as far as monetization goes, they're cracking down on people that swear a lot, which is definitely me, if y'all know me. People that swear a lot, suggestive themes, controversial topics and stuff, which, I mean, I don't get the whole, I mean, yeah, if you're trying to like push like white power or anything like that crap, then I could see that as a controversial topic, but I mean, hell, these days with the way that everything's gotten, you could freaking say something that just one person doesn't agree with and all of a sudden, oh, guess what, you're limited or not monetized period on this video because it's controversial. You shouldn't have said that. You're violating my freedom of speech, but at the same time, understand that some advertisers don't want to see that. Or they don't want that particular style of person promoting their brand, which, whatever. It just means that we have a lot more liberal companies than I thought. I did see a new thing though with sponsorship thing. So I'll have to work with making a few emojis and badges and stuff for you guys that you want. It's I think it's another form of either monetization or showing who is who's a regular and who's not. Like certain people, the more they come in, the more they do, they'll get like a custom badge or emojis or whatever that will show up in live chat. Damn, I can't see anything there. I don't know, I literally just looked at it today and I was like, oh hey, check it out, my channel's eligible for that. So I'll have to look at it a little bit more and mess around with it, make some emojis and upload them and all that fun stuff, which means busting out Photoshop. But we'll get it done and we'll see what that's all about. If it's done, I'll just turn it off, but right now it is enabled, just like Super Chat's enabled, which I think to this date I've made, I've gotten $7 total maybe. So I've come to the, I mean, it's not like it's a hard realization, but I've come to the realization that my channel is never going to be huge like all the other big namers. I'm never going to be a 3, or hell, I'm probably never going to be a 10,000 sub channel. See, I was using Twitch. And as much as I hated using it because we couldn't get OBS to work good with Twitch, I had to use XSplit. And I hate using XSplit. OBS is so much more simplified. Twitch, you're going to make a lot more money, yes. and then you could just re-upload the videos later to your YouTube, but nah. It's just a little bit too much work. And plus, streaming from Twitch, you guys here on the YouTube end won't be able to do live commenting, because that's all going to be over in Twitch. I might pull it back out again. I mean, I deleted all that XSplit, had Ankbot, stream labels, had a basic template and all that stuff. It was basically I was doing all my Russian Fishing 4 videos with Twitch and then re-uploading them to YouTube. But still, even with Twitch, I highly doubt I'd ever be a 10K plus channel, which is fine. I don't mean being like a little small fish. It'd be nice to be a bit more busy in here, but sometimes it's kind of fun just like I'm talking to myself, just so that there's actual voice in the videos. Now if I had jumped in Discord and had a bunch of people, then we'd have a bunch of audio. But then once again you have to worry about somebody saying something stupid. And screwing up one person. All it takes is one person to screw up all your hard work. And if I leave that open to the public, anybody can come in there and say anything. Which it is, right now it is public. I've got some ideas I've been kicking around. Because I would like to expand it and let you guys, the viewers, come in and be part of the experience here, so it's not just me. With all the multiplayer games that I play and all that. So we're getting closer and closer and closer. Oh, that's not really picking up much. Now it's side rows, that's why. Well, I might turn into them this time. This might be the... Yeah, this will work now. We're off. Turn back on. I'm actually going to windrow that in. So off. On. Oh, we left a mountain there. Massey Baylor might have a little bit of a problem going over that, but we'll be alright. So I think we did 1, 2, this is the third field. We have one more to go. Then we'll return this back over to where it belongs, get the baler. once we get the baler, we can finish the last step, get our finished product, get it loaded onto the UAL, and sell off our bales at the barn. And we'll see what we're able to buy. Hopefully we can get a harvester and harvester, tipper, and a header. If not, I might just have to bust out and take a little bit of a loan. And then just rely on the grass and... oh, easy turbo. Literally. Rely on the grass and what we're going to make out of the fields that we've planted to try and maybe pay back the loan or get the equipment needed. No, we're actually getting 4 rows out of this one. So it looks like we've only got a couple more windrows in this field, then we'll go to the last one. I'll actually come up here because it's a little bit easier to make this turn. Windrower on, we're getting 4 rows here. Get that right there, turn it off, spin around. There we go, get this last windrow here, fold it up, go in the last field, get that done. Which conveniently our last field is straight down here. Then we'll go get the baler. Mud. Lower the windrower down. Turn it on. And we'll get this last bit going here. They were getting 4 rows again too. Nice. Now if I had the wider windrower, I could actually take my the rows that I'm making and combine 2 windrows together into one gigantic one. But, like I said, with this being a smaller map, we can't fit a larger windrower in. It's bad enough that we have to use a small harvester and tow the header on that. So yeah, there's another thing that we got to pay for. Not just the small harvester, but also the a header trailer for the small head. I mean, I couldn't even fit a, what was it, 5-meter plow in. I think 3.8 was the highest I could get to fit, and it barely fit. Trees are screwing with me. Don't, dang it. Nope. Back this up. There we go. I was gonna look and see if there's a shortcut to get back to field 9. Turned a little late there. That's only 2 rows I'm getting. It's hard to freaking see. If I get 2 rows in, we should be able to make our turns. There's that. So now what we're going to do is turn off the windrower, back it up, and we'll start going the length of the field instead. And this will get this field wrapped up pretty quick so we can jump in the baler. Then once we finish baling, once again auto load the bales, bring those back to the sell point. That might be the most time consuming part because the transit back and forth. Although all our fields are pretty close to the hay barn, it's not that bad. I'm not right now, but if you want, I can jump in the old, what the hell is it, ZFG's Discord. Haven't been in ZFG in a while. Still there. This field wind road, then I'll jump into my Discord. Should get a few more passes here. Yeah, the should be ZFG Trucking was Discord. Which was Dalton. It was just that was just the trucking one in general. Didn't matter whether it was ATS, Dalton Highway, whatever. It wasn't the Carlisle one. Yeah, not the Carlisle Discord. I gave up on that one a while ago. You don't have ZFGs? Hold on, let me get this last windrow here, and then I'll get that going. Let me alt-tab here. Minimize YouTube here for a second. Launch Discord. Where is it? Discord. There it is. Do. Pull that back up. There's Discord. Oh yeah, you don't have that one. I'll be a son of a bitch. Alright, let me see something here. Privacy settings, safety connections, voice video. Go through there. There we go. Let me get rid of that, and I'll go into. There we go. Move that around. There. Let's get this damn thing back to the field it belongs in and get the baler. Are you shitting me? I copied mine. Ah. I went to the invite from my channel. Let's see if we can get through here. The gate. If I can get through here, it'd be easier. Well, there is a gate. Damn it, it opens outward. That's why I didn't do it. But now we've just shortcutted, so now we don't have to drive around. We can just go straight through the field. I don't know why the hell that sent a general on just to the main one, because that was straight out of mine. It said invite people to the party. Come on, get up there. Let me look a little bit again. Ah, dumbass. What an idiot. No, it's showing me the same one for my, to grant access to the server. It's showing the same exact link. And that was actually going into my thing, dragging down, and going to the invite. That's the same link. What the hell, over? Let's see. Yeah, I'm right there. No, I don't want an app, you idiot. That's server settings. Yeah, no shit, I have unsaved changes. Don't care. Default notifications on, man. What did I do wrong? To server settings. Gotcha. Server settings. User management. Bastard. Active links. Swear that better not be the same damn link again. Oh my god, you son of a bitch. It's the same link every time. Link settings. Generate a new link. How about that? See what this does. It's the same fucking link. This is ridiculous. There we go, there's a new one. See if that works. That one might work. If not, I'm going to punch Discord right in the face. Oh my god. Technology hates me. Make some poo bales here. I used to have it working freaking flawlessly. I don't know what the hell went wrong. I should have made a left turn to Albuquerque there. Have we dropped our first poo bale yet? No. Oh, come on. You can do it. You can do it. Yep. There we go. We cut our first turd and made it up the hill. And I'm getting smacked in the face by tree branches. And let me stop here. Alt-tab. How in the fuck did you do that? You suck.
Hey, what's up? It's been a long time.
You fucking suck. I can't get it to
How do I
that.
suck? What do you mean?
You got it to fucking work. I can't get it to work.
Alright, look. Alright. It's simple. Okay? You know, alright, you know when you have your name at the top, correct? And then it shows a little arrow going downwards near like the quick switches and like all that bullshit?
Yeah.
You click on that, and then it says invite people. Or it could also mean that your server is like, probably like private. I don't know. I don't know.
That's what I did. I went exactly that route, and it gave me that bullshit link.
Really?
Yep.
Huh. That's weird.
That's why I was like, why is this not working? Because this is how I used to have it up before, and it worked just fine.
Yeah. No, I'm clicking on the link, and it's bringing me to the Discord, like open for Windows, and then like download Discord.
Yeah.
Like that. That's what I have. That's where it's bringing me. So. I don't know.
I followed exactly that route, and that's what it did.
Huh. That's funny.
It's kind of fucked up.
I guess. Well, don't you use like TeamSpeak or something?
Normally when I'm in TeamSpeak, that's for the racing league and.
Yeah. I saw a couple of those races.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be racing this season. It's all short tracks.
Really?
For the majority.
Man, you're. Huh. I thought you were like the commentator for that. Like.
I was.
Oh.
Saturday
okay.
nights I do it for a Super Speedway League.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's it's chaos sometimes, but at least it's ones where they don't really care. It's more lax, and we can swear and all that stuff during the broadcast, whereas a lot of the other ones you have to put on your professional game face, which I hate doing.
Yeah, it's more or less like role-playing purposes. Right?
It just makes calling the race a hell of a lot more fun, and you're like, oh, he just got fucking dumped coming out of turn 4.
I saw a couple of those. Those are fucking good.
There was a big one every fucking stage. It was fun though.
I guess. I mean, for a subscription, I probably won't do iRacing just because it's a subscription based. That's just my opinion. But I guess if people like it, it's something that you like to do, then I'm not gonna complain. But
oh, it's an awesome service. It's just $110 a year just for the subscription. Then you have to buy all the content if you want to run it all.
Oh yeah. No, not doing that. No.
No, I've got like over $2,000 in my fucking.
Fuck, that's insane.
I own everything.
Yeah, I guess.
And I'd use maybe 1/10 of it. Fuck it.
I guess. So, I've been keeping tabs with Arctic Wolf and all those people. So, so here's what happened. I don't know if you're interested in hearing what happened, but apparently WN Arctic Wolf decided to give this server to someone else, because apparently we're not running strictly the Dalton anymore, which I'm a little pissed about.
Wait, what?
Because
Carlisle isn't running just the Dalton?
No, we're not. We're not running the Dalton anymore.
Who the fuck took control of the server?
It was actually, it's still WN Arctic Wolf. He just decided to do a quote-unquote partnership with another VTC. If I can pull up his name.
Anything like that was supposed to be run by me before it was done.
Sergeant SGT HE Hegor. It's a new man partnership. I don't know. That's some bullshit with... I don't know what the hell is going on. I thought that they already talked to you about this.
Nobody's talked to me about anything.
Oh, fuck.
I'll go in and I'll pull the plug on the fucking website, and they can all go fuck themselves.
Agreed. Because, yeah, because apparently Arctic Wolf decided to take over the Dalton Highway. He decided to take over the VTC. And that's why I thought that he talked to you about this.
It's either me or Troy. If he didn't talk to either one of us, then he went rogue and did that shit, and I'll go in there and I'll ban his ass.
Who's Troy?
He's the one that originally started the VTC.
Yeah, no, I don't see him here. I don't see him here.
Not even on the
No. Huh. I'll name off everyone that's online right now. Arctic Wolf, Sergeant Hegor, Canadden, Carlisle Dom, K-Bone7, Nightbot, Pancake, The Knight Rider, Velocity Gaming 5, me, Weatherbot, Matt, Damius, Hawks, Matt, Ricky, and Rodney. That's everyone on the list.
That is nothing close to what it was.
No.
What the fuck?
No, I'm telling you, they seriously did some stuff with this that I'm not proud of. Because
they can fuck off. They're now going to be the unofficial one.
Yeah, because here's the thing. What's his name? The one that you were friends with, the British guy.
Andrew.
Andrew, yeah, no, Andrew's not here anymore. He went to go to Newman, which is a partnership. So Andrew's not here in this group anymore. There's really no one running the Dalton except for Carlisle. Carlisle, Dom, Alex. That's it.
Is Bandit still around?
No. I don't see any. No. This completely changed.
No, Bandit is Arctic Wolf.
No, he's not here.
Huh.
I'm telling you, this this isn't how it's supposed to be. Like, I don't understand. When I originally joined, you guys had Andrew. It was your friend.
Andrew was my right hand because Troy wasn't around to do anything.
No, it was you, Troy. It was Andrew. It was, I think, W and Arctic Wolf was still in.
That's Bandit.
Arctic Wolf?
Yes. WNX
Okay.
Arctic Wolf is Bandit 188 on the SCS forum.
Okay, yeah, Arctic Wolf
So
is...
he decided that he was gonna just go ahead and fucking pull a power trip and take charge of everything.
Basically, he said he calls himself the big boss right now.
Guess what? I'll go back in there and I'll fucking permanently revoke all his permissions and everything.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You're not in the actual listing.
I can get
So,
back in there.
Huh. Do you want an invite?
No, I don't need one.
Okay, it's your deal. I mean, you and
Me and Troy are co-owners on that.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't really want to bring this into your attention, because you're doing your own thing with. I didn't really think you would actually care about this. So.
No, I mean, I really don't care, but the fact that they would go that far behind my back to do something stupid like this, I'll just fucking, I'll start another one, and it's the actual official one, and they can take that one and shove up their ass sideways.
Here's the thing: Are you gonna get the help of Hawks? Because he's like the person that has like.
He's on my Facebook. I talk to him all the time.
Okay, I guess. If you have everything under control, I mean, I'll join it. You have my support, because I just want to run the Dalton like the old days.
Well, here's the thing. Bandit, Arctic Wolf, however different names he has, he fucking... All he is just a corporate dick sucker, so he'll fucking kiss anybody's ass to get where he wants to be, and half the time he doesn't even fucking play this shit. He's playing a stupid Black Desert Online with his fucking mother.
Yeah, no, that's always planned. That's always planned.
Yeah, so him being the boss, yeah, go fuck yourself. You're not the boss of shit.
It's like it's like he has VTC. Like here's how he has it set up, right? He has the VTC mod list. Then he set out the rookie, 0 miles, immediate 1,000 miles, heavy haulage 2,400 miles. And then that's the ranking system.
That is not it. No, hell no.
Hell I'm not lying to you about this. I'm not lying.
They can take their nice little happy little fucked up bullshit and they can keep running and think that they're the official one, but whatever.
No. Dude, no one is running the Dalton Highway.
Good.
No one's running the Dalton Highway.
When I left, it died.
Basically. It basically died.
Good. Let them have
because
that. They can keep that shit. Andrew was running it after I left because I gave him the keys to the shop.
Yeah, and then he decided to give it up to Arctic Wolf, from what I'm assuming, because Andrew's not even here anymore.
And that was supposed to be run through by me before that was done.
Yeah, because now he's doing Arctic Wolf Gaming. And which they're not even doing it in the official listing for the actual VTC. So he decided to take over the whole community and make 2 communities, and which has like less people.
Now
which
you see I don't fuck
understand.
with VTCs anymore.
That's like the one and only VTC I've ever actually been in.
This is why I don't fuck with those anymore, because people are just a bunch of fucking idiots. Can't follow fucking directions. If they don't get it their way, motherfucker, this ain't Burger King. You don't get it your way. Follow the rules or you get the fuck out. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
Violate it, you get fired.
Basically, that's basically what is happening. I honestly thought that they talked you through with this.
Oh fuck no.
That's why I didn't say anything about it. Except when I actually physically talked to you.
Yeah, they haven't said a goddamn word to me. I knew none of this happened.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah, if I catch one of those little fuckers, they're gonna get their ass chewed out pretty
Yeah. Yeah, the last time that that Arctic Wolf ran the Dalton was the last time that was the last time that they did it was 2 months ago. Which was 10/24/17, which was in October.
Yeah, October.
A couple of days. Yeah, and Arctic Wolf decided that he was gonna take over the Dash for the Cash. Day 14, Season 1 was his last video.
Hell, motherfucker, no, asshole. Dash for the Cash was my concept. That was my fucking thing. I started that. Oh, back in the old days, I take that back. In the Holland days, when Troy was over everything, and I was just over the heavy haul shop and all that shit, he started it, but it was kind of messed up, so I went in and I fixed it and implemented a lot of things to it to make it to where it was like the real one. Then he put me in charge of that.
Exactly. That's where you went right with that, because you got permission from the owner for that.
Oh yeah, that's when I became co-owner. I mean, who the hell would you rather have as the person over? Somebody who's actually driven the damn road, or somebody who's fucking
in the UK that knows nothing?
Not necessarily that, just anybody in general who has no experience in the actual real world trucking industry, or somebody who's actually worked, and I can fucking, if I need to, I will fucking get a goddamn webcam and show my pay stubs from there.
No, it's like...
It honestly ain't even fucking worth it. I don't care. If they want to run that one in the ground, let them. I want to see it burn to the fucking ground, and then I'll rise out of it like a fire fucking phoenix and fuck all of them.
Oh, I agree. I agree.
But I'm just waiting on Hawks to finish with the 1.29 update, because I know there's going to be a bunch of shit like the random events and stuff that he...
Yeah, the random events are cool. That's cool.
I got that shit maxed out on mine. I can't even drive like 50 miles without having to slam on the brakes.
50 miles is a lot.
Not really. Not when you're doing the coast to coast.
Oh yeah, the coast to coast is cool.
Yeah.
But I've been more or less playing ETS2 because of the map. It's a lot bigger.
It is.
ETS2 is a lot bigger, standard. I'm just enjoying it. It's just something I like. But
well, it's more variety than ATS.
Yes. A lot more variety.
Changes. They've actually got elevation changes correct. The roads are a hell of a lot better. Well, that game's been around a lot longer than ATS has, so.
Oh yeah, no, ATS has only been out like last year.
Yeah, 2016.
Now we're coming up on 2 years.
And all we've gotten is one state extra. Well, two states. Arizona
two states.
And New Mexico.
Yeah. You know what? Speaking of that, do you want I really want Texas? I want fucking Texas.
I think that's not too far out. I know they've confirmed Washington is the next state. And looking at their official site, they have Utah and it's Utah, Washington, and what the hell's the other goddamn state there?
Texas
Idaho.
has to be next.
Nope.
Has to be next.
Nope.
What?
You can look on their little screen, and it shows the states. So I think it's either Idaho. It's above, yeah, whatever the fuck's above Arizona, directly above it. Because Utah's above New Mexico, so that one's gonna be a state. Washington is above California, so that's the next confirmed state, and then whatever the hell state is above Nevada, those are the three states that they're gonna do next.
I heard Oregon is really beautiful.
It is.
Never been. But I heard it's really nice, so.
I just don't get their logic in the pattern the way they're doing things. Like why they decided to start on the fucking West Coast. They should have started in the center of the fucking country. That way they could just go around and around and around. Now they're going to have to do some like weird ass block pattern just to do this.
Yeah. Well, maybe that maybe they just like California. banning California.
Well, it's a big state, so it's a good starting
yeah.
place.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing. I am starting to do the research into my CDL in Connecticut. And one thing, there's one state I vowed never to go to because I absolutely hate it. Well, New York is okay. I could tolerate it.
Don't ever
California,
go to New York City.
California, no, can't do it. I can't.
I couldn't do it because my trucks weren't DEF compliant. They're doing away with the glider industry.
What?
Yep. You can.
Why?
Because.
Why?
Because it's going to be as of I forget what the fucking date is, but next year, they're not necessarily doing away with the glider industry, but if you buy like a 2018 Peterbilt 389 or 579, if you don't put a motor that came out of a 2018, it's not legal. You can't register it.
Is it nationwide or is it only in California?
Nationwide. It's a federal level.
Fuck.
It's going to kill the glider industry because that's what we used to do is we'd buy brand new trucks, no motor, and then throw like an old Detroit or non-DEF compliant motor in there that you could squeeze a shit ton of horsepower out of. And it's completely legal. You just can't run it in California or any place that requires DEF. Or as I call it, semi-truck blinker fluid. It's fucking stupid.
Who started that?
California.
Who started that? Oh my god! I hate them even worse!
Fucking the last state.
No, right? That's why I hate it.
The trucking industry right now is one of the most highest in demand as far as needing drivers, but
oh yeah,
if you're gonna put a chokehold on the industry and tell them and regulate them out the asshole like they're doing, you're not gonna get fucking drivers.
No, you're not.
The death of paper logs and e-logs being the norm now, fuck that. That was the start of the actually post-date that. Go back to when even if you were making $1.50 a mile being an owner-operator, you were fucked. Because out of that $1.50 that you were making each mile, $1.30 of that was fucking going towards paying for the shit to keep your truck up and running. So you were only making about 20 cents a mile.
Yeah.
That's why I got out of it.
Well, the thing is that I want to get into the industry because it interests me big time. It really does.
Sadly, your best bet is to just hold a Class B and drive a dump truck or a fucking small tanker.
Really?
It's not even worth it for your A class, unless you want to drive like the best thing I can say is just stay local. Like find a construction company in Connecticut or whatever that you could get your oversized endorsement or whatever. Drive a fucking lowboy around from construction site to construction site. That shit pays more than it would be to do OTR. That plus you're not gone 3-4 weeks at a time.
Oh, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. That's not a problem for me.
When
like,
you're getting, when you're getting paid like a, well, I can't say the word. When you're getting paid like there we go. When you're getting paid like a slave, and the government cracks down on your ass so hard that you, literally, if you're driving 10 hours and you're only 40 minutes out from your destination, you physically have to shut down for your off time.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You can't fucking finish it. Like, a lot of the guys that I've been around for years and years and years, they're about ready to just say fuck you to the industry and they're done. It's not worth it anymore. There's too many rules, regulations, and if you get slapped with a non-compliance, you're pretty much losing the CDL because the company's not going to take that on. They're just going to pass it off to the driver because you're just a fucking number. It's just like being a prisoner. You're just a fucking number in the system and you're expendable and replaceable, so fuck it.
Basically. I did see that the whole industry right now is is kind of doing bad, but yet again, it's also doing better than what it is.
It's doing better because it's taken a huge hit, and all these companies have lost all their veteran drivers because they're not making the same amount of money that they used to.
No, for example, like Swift, they're known for fucking drivers over. Like, I was watching this one video where this guy, like, Swift told him that he was ready to drive. He had all of his certification. He did, like, he did his hazmat. He did everything, okay, that he was supposed to. Then a DOT official inspected his CDL, his trailers, everything, and then they pointed out to him that no, your company just fucked you over, and they literally told him you cannot drive for 2 weeks. Yeah. He literally had to get a plane all the way back to Arkansas to where he lived.
Why do you think he was out in I finished training?
Yeah. That's one of the companies that I want to refuse to drive to. There's one company that I did hear that is good. See, I think it's what is it? Old Dominion, that's it.
They're local, that's why.
Yeah, I heard they're really good.
Old Dominion is pretty much just like UPS when you see the tandems running down the road. All you're doing is going from a sort facility to a sort facility, or you're doing drop freight, which is that's a good business and a good part of the industry to be in is drop freight, because literally you're home every day. You just go to your local terminal, back up to the dock, hook to your trailer, go do the deliveries, you're done.
Yeah. So one thing that I did notice is that in my state, there's literally a stretch of from 95 going through the southern half of my state, and then going up to Rhode Island.
You're forgetting. I'm from
Sorry. Our state. There's a stretch. I think it's from. I'd have to say New London. No. New London to Groton. Yep. is New London to Groton. There is, for the longest time, I remember, there is this way station that is never open.
Yeah.
Every time we went through it, never open. Never. Just recently, they decided, oh, look at that, we're gonna open it. Fuck you guys.
Pretty much.
What? Like, for the longest time, this was never open. Then, it's open now all of a sudden? What? Like, what is this?
Well, yeah, anytime you find a road where there's increased truck traffic, the government's gonna catch on to that.
Oh, yeah, no, there's a lot of increased traffic with Connecticut now. A lot. Because of, a lot of companies are moving to Rhode Island right now. Because Rhode Island has, like less stricter laws than Connecticut. It's like one of the only states in the Northeast that doesn't really have strict laws other than New Hampshire. And, like, Maine. But that's it. Every other state can go fuck themselves for all I care. I don't care about any other state. Because they're just assholes.
Well, New England is to blame for the fucking no idle law.
What's that?
When you're parked, you're not allowed to idle the truck. You gotta shut it off.
Oh, dude, I see that shit all the time.
Yeah.
I see that shit all the time.
You're not allowed to have the truck idling.
Oh my god.
It doesn't matter if you're stopped for 10 hours or if you're stopped for 5 minutes. You have to shut the truck off.
Oh my god.
Which
that's a new one.
No, that's been around for years.
Huh.
That's why when you go by truck stops, you see those big yellow fucking tubes. That's an idle air system. You shut the truck off, you have to pay to rent this stupid little fucking screen that you stick in your window, and they'll pump air and electricity in. Which my trucks all had gen sets on them and APUs, so I didn't need that bullshit.
Huh.
Yeah, I had a carrier air conditioning system and a generator on my truck, so I was like, whatever, I'll just shut it off and run the generator.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess.
New York and New Jersey started that shit. They were the first two states to enact the no idle law. Then California caught on to it, and then it went 50 state.
Oh my god. No, I see that shit all the time, so I didn't even know if that was a law or not.
Yep, that's a law. You have to shut your truck off. Which they don't understand that that's like the worst thing you can do to a diesel engine. A diesel engine is meant to run non-stop. It's not meant for this on-off, on-off, on-off bullshit. It's on or off because it's being parked for a while.
Huh. Oh,
it's
beer
extremely
back real
hard.
quick. Beer back. Alright, I'm back. So, let me think. So, getting into the industry is good and bad, from what I'm understanding here.
It's hard, but if you can get your foot in the door.
Alright.
That's why you should start with a Class B. That way you've already got your foot in the door. You've already got... Because most companies, aside from all the ones that suck, Schneider, JB Hunt, Challenger, Swift, all these guys, they'll literally hire you on, pay for your CDL.
And then you have to be contracted to them for like 3 years or something.
Yeah.
That's like...
That way they get their payoff on what they spent to get your CDL.
And plus more.
Yeah.
Oh.
The best bet is to just get a Class B. That way you've already got a couple of years of driving experience behind you, so you can hire on with a better company, and you've already got the experience that they want.
I was just gonna go straight for my Class A.
Well, you have to wait till you're 21 for that.
Actually, no, it's 18. In Connecticut, they changed it. You can't leave the state, though. Yeah. You can drive locally when you're Class A. You just can't leave the state.
Yeah, and all Class A means is you can pull more than 35,000 pounds.
Yeah, basically. Actually, no. There's a limitations on axles too.
Yeah.
And that's, I don't know.
It's bullshit.
I'm just gonna go for my Class A, because when you have your Class A, you have your Class B. So I'm just gonna go for it.
Your Class A renders your Class B useless because it's the higher license.
I guess. Well, let me see.
If you got a Class A, they're not gonna even... It doesn't matter if you're driving a fucking single-axle dump truck or if you're driving a fucking 6-axle semi. The fact that you have your Class A, they can give two fucks less whether there's a Class B in it or not. They're gonna look at that Class A, and that Class A automatically entitles you to be able to run all that stuff.
Yeah. It's like... There's just... I've known some people, and also met one of my family members that owns a trucking training depot or yard or whatever you call it, truck driving school, I think. I can literally get my training for $1,400, Class A and everything, if I was contracted to a contractor.
Yeah.
Which is fucking bullshit, because I don't know any contractors. I would have to pay $3,400 for the full price for my Class A. What?
That's expensive.
Dude, Dude, prices can go from like $10,000 to $15,000. That's cheap.
I don't even want to tell you what I paid for mine, man.
How much did... Oh, yeah, because you didn't do the schooling.
Yeah, I did.
Correct? What?
You have to go through school to get your license.
I was...
Then.
In the CT DOT, when I went to go get my ID, I asked them about it, and then they told me that you necessarily don't have to take the schooling. You can just go straight for your CDL if you have the experience, like a normal driver's license. But it's highly recommended to do the schooling itself.
Well, yeah, it's just like taking the motorcycle safety course.
Yeah.
That looks easy. Yeah, it looks better on your record.
You just have to drive through a couple of cones. That's what my dad did.
More than that.
But that was down in Florida, though, not up here.
You've got to, if you do it straight to the DMV, first and foremost, you have to pass the written test, which has the air brake. You have to completely know how an air brake system works, be able to explain it. There's the driving portion of the test, which is a lot more than just driving through a few cones. You literally have to drive for about an hour with an instructor in cab with you. And you have to basically, you have to have somebody who has a truck that'll let you borrow it. They have to drive it up there, because if you drive that truck up there, they're instantly going to tell you to get the fuck out of here because you broke the law by driving without the proper license up there. And they will not give you the test. So mine I did through just getting the bullshit program shit and then just showing up at the DMV with a truck, because I mean here it's a lot more laxed.
Yeah, in the south it is, yeah.
Well, especially because the agricultural industry, we use trucks all the time in the soybean fields to go. It's like you don't need a CDL if you're just doing driving from, say, a 15-mile radius.
Yeah.
From where the farm is, you don't need a CDL. You can operate.
I thought it was that only in Michigan.
No.
Oh my God.
No, that falls under the agricultural law.
What? Yeah, Connecticut. I mean, we have an agricultural as well, but it's not as big.
No.
It's not as big.
That's because they've pretty much cut every fucking field away and turned it into subdivisions.
Basically. Which is what I disagree with, but just something you have to live with. Even though I want to move out as soon as possible.
That's taking kiss my ass.
I can agree with that.
That's why I left and never looked back.
Mm-hmm.
That was, what, 20-something years ago?
I applaud you, sir. I really do.
Well, we left in 93.
I think it was like you guys were still under like Roland, I think, back in the 90s.
Whoever that stupid bitch was, that was our governor.
Yeah, no, it's like you guys, I think you guys left before the toll booth accident.
Yep.
It happened. It was before, when they decided to turn super liberal, because we were supposedly the richest state in the whole like United States.
Well, Connecticut still does have the richest real estate, the Gold Coast up in Fairfield County. That is the most
Fairfield. Yeah,
place.
Fairfield is.
That's the county I was born in, and I lived in.
Damn.
Yeah, Danbury's in Fairfield.
Oh my God. See, I live in Central, so we don't have that. So that's why I'm saying you sir are lucky.
Yeah, I was born in Danbury, first town over the fucking state line, coming.
Jesus, you.
East on 84.
Yeah, East 84 into Danbury from New York.
Yep.
Because if you're gonna go west, then you would hit like what do you call it? What's that fucking bridge? The Hudson River. The Hudson River.
Bridge.
Oh, dude! Every time we go there, they fucking rip you off. They rip
one
you.
way. If you're going westbound, it's nothing. Coming back, it's eastbound. And last time I was
like
there,
they'll
I don't
rip you
know how
off.
much it is now. It used to be $1 an axle for a truck.
It's $3.50.
An axle?
Yeah.
God damn.
It's New York. What do you expect?
But it is only a one-way. Unless
Yeah.
they change that too and put toll booths in on both sides.
I don't know. I haven't been there in a couple years. That was the last time that I saw it.
Yeah, we used to go over that bridge all the time.
Yeah, it's like an hour away.
That one I don't mind because the money actually goes towards keeping that bridge up. It's not like the state of New York gets it and does whatever the fuck they feel with. That actually goes towards keeping the Newburgh-Beacon Bridge
Yeah.
going.
Well, here's the thing. Connecticut is claiming that they want to do that as well with their toll booths. They're thinking of adding toll booths. They're thinking of actually. I think there's going to be a vote on it next spring. On it, I don't know if I'm correct or not, but yeah, they're thinking of adding toll booths back into Connecticut because it's more revenue.
The only place I could see something like that being legitimate would be like Route 2.
Oh, dude, Route 2 and like, yeah, going from Route 2 through Glastonbury to like Colchester and all that through the eastern
Marlboro,
state. Yeah,
shit.
yeah, Marlboro. Yeah. That's I could see that too.
That's fine because that only starts from Hartford and goes out to 95 by Baltic.
Yeah.
Willimantic.
Yeah. See, I can understand that.
They
But
start
like the
throwing tolls down
interstates,
on
no.
84, fuck you. 95, yeah, they need toll booths because they need to fix that goddamn road. That's one of the shittiest highways in the state to drive.
That is debatable because I've seen some pretty bad roads. Road 2 is getting to be really bad right now.
Route 2 has always been bad though.
Yeah, towards the end in like Colchester, fuck. And you're going through like what do you call it? When you're going through, trying to think, not Marlboro, this town right before Taffville.
Yeah.
Taffville. Yeah, no, that's pretty bad.
I hated that shit because when my mom moved from Bethel out to Baltic, and we'd have to go up all the way up to Hartford, underneath the fucking tunnel, and then get on Route 2 and drive for 2 goddamn hours just to get to 95. Be on 95 for like 5 minutes, and then, oh hey, look, we gotta get off here, and then fucking run up in a fucking. I hated it.
Oh no. Do you know what's a really bad state to drive in? And I've experienced this firsthand. You think Connecticut's bad? You probably should know this. Massachusetts with all the roundabouts.
Fuck Massachusetts. That's the world's worst drivers right there. Boston, hands down.
Oh yeah, no,
Motherfuckers can
Boston.
suck a dick.
You probably had to drive through it to
Sometimes.
experience it.
The worst
No, it's like-
interstate by far though is Detroit.
You been to Detroit?
I've been to all 48 states.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like I heard that they don't even like have enough money for anything.
They don't. They don't want. Their interstates are literally fucking falling the fuck apart, and they can't afford to fix them. I've broken springs. I've broken fucking airbags. All kinds of shit on their fucking highway.
Oh my god. That's fucking bad.
No, it's bad when you've got gigantic fucking clamps holding your leaf springs together so you can make it to a fucking repair shop. And hoping to God that you don't have to fucking stop at a way station along the way and get fucked in the ass.
Oh my god.
No,
oh, that's
I had
even
an
worse.
ignorant motherfucker. I was like, it was a debate over 200 pounds. I was 200 pounds over.
What? That shouldn't even be a problem.
Oh no, get this shit. Fucking, I already had my tandem slid as far as they would go. They would, if I slid them any further back, they would fucking fall off the trailer.
And break.
Well, no, they'd come off the trailer. That's how far back they already were. They could not go any further back. And this dumbass fucking DOT prick, he's like, you need to slide your tandems more. I was like, you can't slide them any further. Go look underneath the fucking trailer. The pin's in the last hole. He's like, well, you can't leave until it's there. It's like, if you want to slide the tandems, you're going to get in the truck and do it. And when the fucking wheels and the axles slide the fuck off the trailer and my trailer's sitting on the ground, you're held responsible for it. Then he's like, well, can you just go in and take about 200 pounds off of the trailer and put it in the cab with you? I'm like, no. Do you not see that tamper seal on the back of the trailer?
Oh my god.
If I pop that seal, they reject the load. Unless you fuckers fill out the form stating that you guys had to pop the seal on it. And
what state was this?
Virginia.
Oh my god.
Virginia, a bunch of pricks.
Really?
Yep. Did you
oh
get caught with the radar detector? You're fucked.
Hey, Rocklifter. Do you mind going somewhere else for a little bit?
Okay.
Bullshit.
Thank you. Alright, so it's like the best, the worst state that I've ever been in, driving wise, I would have to say New Jersey.
Maryland. Actually, no. Delaware. The Beltways. That's the worst.
Okay, let me explain my perspective because I did some research on this. It was either Maryland or New Jersey.
Jersey is the armpit of the East Coast. They've got some shitty roads. But I would take Jersey over Delaware with the Beltways around the capital any day.
Okay, so I did some research and I could be wrong on this. You would probably know more than I would, by like hands down. If you were caught with an oversized load by like at least 150 pounds, they can literally put you in jail for 30 days.
Yeah.
I forgot what state it was. It was either New Jersey or it was Maryland.
That's most states now.
They can literally jail you for like 30 days. And
yeah,
the company
ICC
can literally
way
just...
overpowered now.
What do you call it? One of those... Like, the company doesn't actually have to do anything.
No, they don't.
Because they don't have to do anything.
No. Like I said, you're a fucking
Oh,
number.
God.
You're disposable. They don't give a shit.
It's really nuts. When I was going through Tennessee, going to Indiana, this was like 3 years ago, Tennessee has some pretty bad roads too. You gotta admit, they do have some bad roads. Which is the state that you live in.
65 has some rough spots.
Like,
24 has some rough spots. 40 has some rough spots. You're never gonna find a state that's got perfect fucking roads.
Alright, so we were going north through the Smoky Mountains into Tennessee, which was the Appalachian Mountains, which I don't know why, which is different. We were going north through Knoxville.
Smokies are at the foothill of the fucking Appalachians.
Yeah. Well, we were going north through Knoxville. Oh my god.
They're actually
That's
done with
bad.
that.
That's bad.
They finished the construction.
That's fucking bad, dude.
It was.
If they did that, oh god. Okay, another one. Or I think it's the same highway. There's only 2 lanes. You're going through the mountains. There's literally no guardrails. There's no fucking guardrails. That's just fucked. That made me scared. That made me scared.
Yeah,
because it was at night.
If I remember correctly, that's after you're outside of Knoxville and you're going towards Rockwood and Harmon.